Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program sponsored by Delta.Exchange. And the last week, I would say it is just a consolidation, but with a huge volatility. Every day the Bank Nifty was moving 400, 500 point, every day from the opening level, Nifty came under a severe selling pressure. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, in all 3 days, from the opening level, closed more than 100 points. And Friday also, markets tried the same thing, but the last 1 hour, 1.5 hour short covering took the markets higher. So finally, it is just a good consolidation. I think 2 weeks before I said 18,000 put and 18,500 call, having a high open interest. I think those people are making money slowly. I think now the premiums have come down drastically. So, though markets were volatile, it is just a consolidation. And SBI results added more volatility to the Bank Nifty, and IT stocks also have not recovered. Only on Friday there was some uptick in IT stocks. So first, let us talk about the talk of the town. The removal of rupees 2000 note from the circulation. So many people asking me, sir, will it affect stock markets? The answer is categorically no. So why? Number one, this news has already come on Friday evening itself. But until Friday night, the SGX Nifty traded. So there was no reaction in SGX Nifty. So if anything big happens, so definitely the people get panic and they take positions in SGX Nifty, or they reduce the position in SGX Nifty. So SGX Nifty closed almost flat. On Friday, US markets closed slightly lower. So therefore SGX Nifty also closed slightly lower. So that is number one. And number two, I always say markets will react only to surprise newses. And 2016, when the demonetization came, it was a surprise. But now, what has happened is actually not a surprise. And people, for one or the other reason, they've been expecting this for a long time. In fact, whenever I go to Singapore, I used to check the exchange prices in money changers shops. They used to offer a slightly lower value to 2000 rupee note compared to 500 rupee note. But actually, it should be the other way around. Because carrying more 500 note will be more bulky. So, 10 rupee note, 20 rupee note, 50 rupee note, 100 rupee note will have less value. So, higher the denomination, the value should be more. But that goes up to 500 rupees. But when it goes to beyond 500 rupees, 2000 rupee has less value. So that means even the market, they were anticipating one day this is going to happen. So that is what has happened. But again, this is not a demonetization. So that time 86% of the notes were removed from the market, but now it is only about 10.8%. So this is not a problem. Markets will react only to surprise newses. And third one, even in 2016, markets reacted on the day of the news. It was a knee-jerk reaction. But look at what happened the next 2 years. And next 2 years, Nifty shot up more than 3,000 points from 8,000 level to 11,000 plus. So why? People have black money for one or the other reasons, and they are afraid of bringing it to the banking channel. But this kind of news, this kind of demonetization or removal from circulation forces them to bring it to the banking channel through some means. So once the money has come into the banking channel, so that money can always flow into stock market. So that's why for everybody's surprise, 2017 and 2018 had a big bull run in Indian markets. So who knows, this can be a good news in the long term. Of course, this episode is about the short term, just only for about 1 week. So, in 2016, also it was announced with a lot of fanfare that all the money, black money, will be wiped out. But to their surprise, the entire money in circulation came into the banking channels. So, so this is not a big issue, at least for stock market. So, coming back to the short-term view, I already told you about 2 days before, people are taking 18,200 short straddle with a 200 rupees premium. So, these people will make some profit as long as Nifty trades between 18,000 and 18,400. And also for the last 2 weeks, I've been telling you 18,000 to 18,500 is going to be the range. So it looks like markets will be respecting that range next week also. Mainly, number one, there is no big economic news. Number two, there is no big corporate news. Most of the big corporates have already come out with results. So there is no key or big index heavyweight coming out with the results next week. However, US markets, so the debt ceiling issue is still lingering on, and also Fed minutes will be coming on this Wednesday. So there are few economic data from US, but not from India. Therefore, logically markets should consolidate and before deciding whether to break 18,000 on the downside or to break 18,500 on the higher side. So in fact, this month, Bank Nifty has outperformed and Nifty has underperformed. So usually when the risk averse people come to me and ask for some suggestion, so I always give them a pair trade. You go long here, you go short here, like that. So in fact, in the beginning of this month, I suggested to some of my friends to take long position in Bank Nifty and to take short position in Nifty. If anyone has done Nifty future short and Bank Nifty future long, he would be sitting with about 15,000 rupees per lot as a profit. But however, the drawback in India is that, when you go long in Bank Nifty and go short in Nifty, your risk is too little. But you have to pay full margin for Bank Nifty long also, full margin for Nifty short also. So this margin benefits, it's not given if you trade in two different indices. So that's a drawback. So actually, logically speaking, you have got risk only on one side. So there should be only one margin. It should not be two margin. But in India, the system does not work like that. So in foreign countries, it works like that. So if it is, instead of two margin, if they would have charged one margin, the return would have been more than 10%. So just 10% in 3 weeks, that too with a little risk is a fantastic trade. But however, things may get corrected going forward. That's because for the first time on Friday, there is some little activity in IT stocks. So looks like IT stocks would have bottomed out. So let us hope that IT leads there. If you can remember, Nifty from 12,000 to 18,000 travel was mainly contributed by IT stocks. And now most of the heavyweight in IT stocks have fallen 20-25%. So maybe it is time to consolidate and to move a little bit higher. So anyway, the last week is bound to be volatile due to what people call it as gamma effect. So option premiums are too low, people will try to manipulate kind of thing. So anyway, I'm still sticking to my view, 18,000 to 18,500. Remember, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst and whatever I'm giving is my personal view. So please consult your financial advisors before taking any position. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.